I guess a lot of people use sort of fate and destiny interchangeably, but I'm seeing that you're using it separately, and I don't use them the same way. But like fate to me is like the base word of fatal, where destiny is like where you're destined to be. As you know, is that why you use those terms the way you do?
Yes, exactly right. So to me, fate, essentially, when we come out of our homegrown cocoon of our parents or primary caretakers cocoon to what we perceive as independent life, we kind of catapult into life. And we catapult loaded with ideas, with concepts, with belief systems, with do's and don'ts, and this is right and this is wrong, and that's how I should go about it. And we also loaded with our wounding, with our limitation, with our fears, with all kinds of stuff. That catapult fires us or throws us into adulthood with some kind of a projected trajectory. Think of it as a cone. These are the possibilities that we're going to face if we continue with that way of being, with those belief systems, with those kind of mental structures, with those kind of fears, with those kind of inhibitions or limitations. It's all one package. So fate is that cone of potential scenarios. There's some kind of proximity in which they can happen, right? To find your life going somewhere outside that projected trajectory is very, very unlikely. But for most people, this is where their calling lies. Right? Now, any any projectile that flies in a certain projected trajectory, to get outside of it, it needs some kind of a very strong force to change course. Right? For most, this is big pain. For most, it comes at its peak in what usually causes the midlife crisis. This is why midlife crisis is an opportunity to venture on the hero's journey, to get outside this projected trajectory that is our fate. Our fate is not necessarily bad. It can be a very nice lifestyle. I know many people that live their fate and they're happy with their life. There's no right or wrong here. There's no, it's a choice. If we do nothing, if we do not activate real free will outside of our programming, we will live our fate. I know a lot of people that, they retire in the same neighborhood that they grew up in. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. They have a very nice life. But they won't experience with that kind of life the full potential of the human experience. Right? Now, when we live our fate, we essentially live off of a push motivation. We're being pushed forward. Also, the feeling of the individual, the life pushes them forward. They push them towards something. Right? Again, what does it mean, push? It means that we operate under one of two, either the fear of something that we want not happening, or the fear of something that we don't want happening. There's a lot of fear. Anyway, those kind of motivations, they both stem off of fear. This is what fate looks like. You live off of fear. Your motivation is based on fear. Right? You're constantly looking for what not to happen. You're risk averse. In many cases, you don't connect. In most cases, you don't connect to what truly in your heart, to your passion.
Right.
It's a very safe life.
Right. This is a wise decision, well considered.
Yes, yes, responsible,
Yeah. You're not
right?
passionate about your Toyota Camry, necessarily versus the going on a whim and doing the sports car that you've loved your whole life, kind of a thing. Yeah.
Exactly, right? So this is fate.
Part of the problem with that kind of goal fear mindset is that once you achieve it, now you have to hold on to it and you don't want to lose it. So the fear shifts from, yeah, okay.
That's one. And the other one that once you achieve it, the fear didn't go away.
Mhm.
So what happens is you mount the hamster wheel,
Mhm.
and you constantly need more and more. Okay, so now I have a million, but now I need 10 million, and now I have 10 million, now I need 50, and now I have 50, now I need 80. And because the fear is there,
Mhm.
that's the push motivation,
Right.
right? It's never enough. Now that's living your faith. And what happens is it's not set, it's created for us on the go. As we move, it's created for us. And it's created through our belief system, through our perceptual apparatus, through the fear is like termites that infesting the structure.
Mhm.
So everything you perceive is infested with fear. So people become risk averse, right? It's like, I don't want to do that because this is too scary. I don't want to do that because this is not responsible. And I don't want, and they miss opportunities. Your autopilot, which is really the accumulation of all the programs, all the programming that we accumulated, it manifests our cone of possibilities as we move, as we evolve, as we venture into adult life, independence. That's how it looks like, right? Through the choices that we make, through how we perceive opportunities or the lack of all those things.